Hey everyone, this is the Microbreak ankle program. This is a really good program if you have weak ankles, weak calves, had a history of ankle sprains. It's going to be 3 calf raise variations and a couple of stretches for the ankle, underneath the feet and on top. So we're going to start with 30 calf raises. For this one, feet together, legs locked out. You want to keep the ball of your foot touching, heels touching as well as best you can, and lift up, hold, down. We're going to go for 30 reps here. So it's a little bit higher rep work. We're not getting much eccentric, so lowering stress. This is 5. It's a shortened range motion. Push through the big toe, a little hold at the top. 8, 9, 10. Now sometimes I like programming this for up to 60 reps, but for our purposes for a micro break, 30 is more than enough. 13, we'll hold at top, try and keep everything touching, okay? You want to keep very stable in this position. We're over halfway now at 16. It starts to burn around 20 rep mark. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Try and keep the knees locked the whole time. 23, Kobe, 25. And try not to think of swinging the whole body. It's straight up. 26, 27, 28, 29. We should be feeling a burn now. And relax. Now we're going to drop straight down into what's called the plantar fascia stretch. So to do that, toes underneath, we're going to sit back and we're going to hold this position for 1 minute. This program in total should take less than 10 minutes. Now a lot of people will find this stretch really, really tough on their toes as they're curled under. So that's the case. Lean forward, put your hands down the ground and take the weight. If it's pretty easy, that's cool. Just sit back and load up that a little bit more, pushing the weight back. This will get more and more stretch in the foot. We're at the 20-second mark so far. A lot of time people don't really give the bottom of their feet as much attention as they need, and making sure that the toe has full flexion is really, really beneficial for things like lunging, for walking, for any kind of single leg exercise that we do in our at-home or at gym-based workouts. It also gets very tight underneath there, simply because we spend all day in shoes and our feet don't get through a great range of motion as they are capable of. We've got 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go up into another calf raise. Just rest there. And relax. Now from here we're going to stand up, and what we're going to do, we're going to bring our feet externally rotated and our heels touching, legs locked out, and we're going to start going up again for another 30 reps. This looks like the first position, I think, from ballet. 4, 5, it's going to target a slightly different part of the calf. It's also going to give you some external rotation at the hip. 9 and 10. And don't be afraid if your feet slide a little bit, you can adjust them as you need, just to help bring back into position. Right, 13, 14, 15. Same cues as before. Push through the big toe to make sure your calf gets a better workout. 19, 20 will hold at top. It will burn here, that's okay, you keep going. 23, Kobe. We're at 25 now. Try and keep the knees locked out. 26, 27, 28, 29, and last one, 30. So from here now, we're going to go into an anterior tibialis stretch. So that's the muscle at the front of the shin. Have your feet flat. And what we're going to do is sit back like this. Now, if you've had a history of ankle sprains, this is going to be really tight here. This is going to be really hard to do. So if you find it too tight, lean forward and eventually work on shifting your weight back. If you're more mobile, coming back like that to increase the stretch can be very beneficial as well. Quite often you'll feel quite a lot of tension in your calf muscle as you've done this. This is just because you've just pumped it up with doing a whole bunch of reps where we've really pumped the blood flow into the calf muscles, which makes it a little bit more uncomfortable. But what it'll do is help us force to get our ankle a little bit flatter, which you get a bit more of a stretch out of it. We're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. For our last exercise, it's always good to have a pillow for it. And no, we're not going to sleep, just to increase the mobility in our toes to flex up, which I'm going to show you after we do our next calf exercise. You might feel a bit of a stretch in your quads too, that's totally cool. And relax. Now we're going to go into the last calf exercise, another 30 reps. If you can't do 30 reps straight away, that's okay. For this one, feet rotated so your heels go out and it looks a bit silly. From here, lock knees out, push up, 1, 2. Make sure again that you're pushing through the big toe. You're going to feel quite a unpleasant or pleasant pump sensation in the inside of your calf in this one. And that's okay. Most people's calves need a lot more strength. Side size. 13, try and readjust your feet if you need to. 14, keep your big toes touching. We should have been burning a fair bit by now. Make sure you keep the knees locked out. That's 20. Push up all the way through the big toe. Kobe. 25, 5, you go nearly there. 26, knees locked out. Push the big toe. 29, last one. And relax. So the last stretch, you can use a pillow. You can also use a book pillow. It's a bit more comfortable. Get down in a similar position to the last one. Have your toes elevated just a little bit more. And sit up and down. This is going to increase the stretch as it gives you a little bit more room there. It will start to flex the foot back a little bit. The foot has a ton of joints in it and they don't often get the movement that they need. And then the foot needs to be able to go in flexion and extension. It needs to be able to be fairly mobile. So this routine will help you improve mobility in the ankle joint, improve strength at the calf muscle, and also start mobilizing the foot. It will be quite uncomfortable at first. So again, in these routines, you can lean forward there, but you're only holding it for a minute. So if you're not getting pain, it's just like workout discomfort, like it feels like a good stretch or a good pump, that's okay. You can persevere through that, unless it's too bad. Never go through where it's horrendous, because we're not trying to train your failure here. But just tolerate it. It will get comfortable very quickly. If you're feeling sharp stabbing pains, that's when we stop. We've got 8 seconds left. Try and get nice and tall, stretch through your ankle, and relax. Okay guys, that's the Microbreak program for the ankles.